While going away can be fun, getting all of your stuff done before you go away can be a little bit stressful. So given that I not only had a trip in week 11, but also have another one in week 12, that meant that week 11 was kind of bookended with stress. Because I knew this trip was coming up though, I didn't want to pile on too much for my priorities list for the week, so just a shorter one for week 11. But I of course also have the routines that I'm, in theory, trying to keep up with to make sure that I'm working towards my goals. Some of these definitely were a little bit harder to work on this week, but to see how I got on, we'll have to jump back to Monday morning.
Good morning, happy Monday. We're getting to the point in the year where waking up is happening in the dark, which isn't super fun. Not that waking up when it's super bright is super fun either, because you're kind of like, ugh, the sun, how awful. But waking up when it is increasingly darker gives feelings of like, no, I should be asleep right now. But we're awake now, and it's time to start the week. On the cards for today, work. It's going to be an editing day because it's a Monday. We need to get prepped for other videos that I'm going to need to film tomorrow. In theory, I should also probably do some other things, but I need to consult my task list because I can't remember what they are. But we're always going to start with exercise. Got to keep the streak alive. I already know that my exercise this week is at risk of getting derailed from stress because typically I do my walks in the morning, so before I get underway with my workday. And also typically, if I feel like I have a busy workday, I spend the entire walk going, you just need to go get stuff done. You just need to go get started. You just need to go get into work. So knowing that, I'm probably not going to fight myself on it, honestly, mainly because I do only have 4 work days this week, spread across the start and end of the week. And within those, I do also have other things going on, like appointments. Got a dentist appointment, for instance, that's happening tomorrow. So to keep my, I don't know, mental self a little more chill, I might just allow myself to do a smaller walk in the morning, and then hopefully, possibly, top it up in the evening or afternoon or something so that I can hit my 8K steps. Not gonna lie, getting a little sick of tracking my steps. This happened the last time I tracked my steps, and while it is a good thing to do and it is aligned with my health goals, it's not necessarily the only thing I can do to work on my health goals. And thus I am already thinking that I may not be tracking steps next quarter. But that's a future me problem. Right now, walking. I've only done 10 minutes so far, but I realized I didn't put my laundry on, and that's usually where I start. My entire week is thrown off. There we go, we have the detergents in. It's all set. Let's go. Back to walking.
Is able to get more quantity.
The walk is done and it is time for breakfast. I got my overnight oats, my stewed apples, and I'm going to fill up my pill containers so that then those are done for the next 2 weeks because they're empty. Plus this week and next week are going to be busy, so I think that having these all filled up at the start of this week would be a good idea. Boom. Looking good, looking full. Oh yes. We're at the desk though, I've got my breakfast, and now I just need to figure out what I'm doing with my day. At this current moment, I have written in none of my priorities for the week, so that is going to be a task for today. But I do at least have today's checklist. So mainly it is editing last week's vlog, doing the laundry, going to an appointment, organizing stuff for the podcast, and also writing the video that I need to film tomorrow. And honestly, I feel like that's probably going to be enough. But I am going to attempt to be a bit more focused today. I mean, I usually am trying to be focused, so are we really saying anything different? But really, from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday this week, I want to be making the best possible use of my time because Thursday and Friday, and Saturday and part of Sunday, I'm not going to be around. Normally, I feel like before a trip, I have done a little bit more work in the lead up to be more ahead. And while that's not necessarily untrue for this trip, it just feels like I am behind. It's not a fun way to start the week. Feeling fresh, feeling clean, feeling ready to tackle the day. First port of call and main port of call, editing. We are going to try and see how fast I can get this done. It is currently 9:03. Let's hope I can get it done before lunch. That's kind of like my big wish right now. At 12:55, I had mostly finished the vlog editing, so I'm downstairs now to have some lunch. I still need to film the intro and outro and make the kind of overlays for this was the priorities list and this is how much I got done. But to actually have the main bulk of the video edited by this point, I'm feeling pretty good. For lunch today, I'm gonna have 1 stick of sushi and my bruschetta because I feel like last night when I had 4 sticks of sushi, I was very, very full and I'd prefer not to go to bed feeling quite as full tonight. But the sushi also won't keep, so I'll just have it over multiple meals for the day. Lunch was most tasty and I got a little bit more work done, but for now I need to go off and get to an appointment, then come back and finish off my work for the day. I'm actually kind of tempted to film the video that I was gonna film tomorrow today if I can, because I already dried my hair, so if I don't have to do it tomorrow, that'd be kind of nice. We will have to wait and see. The appointment is over now. I got my hairs ripped out of my face and my lashes tinted. So like, this is pretty. This is red and blotchy.
is what it is. So I'm gonna wait for that to calm down a little bit before I film my videos. Not that it doesn't kind of match my cheek color already, but in the meantime though, I'm gonna do some podcast work. Alrighty, Vogel's going out to do the groceries, so we have maybe 30 to 40 minutes to film the intro and outro for the vlog and this extra video. I think we can get it done. Yes, technically I could film while he's around, but he's loud. The bonus video is filmed, the vlog is exporting, Jess from last Monday is giving us a look, which means I think it's time to go and have some dinner. Dinner was super tasty, we were watching some more Critical Role, but I need to make overnight oats, so tomorrow Jess has breakfast.
Boom. Gotten it done. Yeah. Less ideal is the fact that almond milk dripped on my sock.
Well, I made the overnight oats, so that is one thing off the checklist. Jess will have breakfast tomorrow, huzzah. But one thing I did also note is that it is 7:45 or whatnot. I have only got 5,400 steps for the day, and I feel like I do have this tendency to get to this point in the day and be like, oh well, missed the train. I'm like, no, the train can still be got on. You can get on the train and go where you want to go, which is 8,000 steps. I still have time. I mean, in terms of amount, that is, what, about 2,600? That would take me like 26 minutes to hit, probably less. So I'm gonna go downstairs, get on the walking pad, watch some YouTube, be chill, and get to 8K. In part, I know I have this many steps to get because I didn't do a super long walk this morning on the walking pad, just because I was getting a little anxious about getting it to work and getting things done and such. So it's not unexpected that I'm not as close to 8K as I would like to be. But I am thinking about how I can possibly adjust moving forward, because typically speaking, I don't usually reach close to 8K in the morning. I think to actually get, an actual 8K in the morning, which is not the aim, but here we are. If I was trying to get to 8,000 steps just with my morning walk, that would have to be at the very least like an hour long. And I'm not going to do an hour walk in the morning. That is not realistic. So then how could I be getting more steps during the day? One possible solution, because we love a brainstorm. One possible solution, get a standing desk, put the walking pad up with a standing desk, walk while you work. Love that. Not a feasible solution for right now, because I do not want to get a new desk or even kind of like, on top of desk, standing desk while I'm still in this house. Mainly because I just don't know if it would work in the next house. And then it would feel like a very, very temporary but expensive purchase. So, second option, just take a second walk during the day. That's what I'm doing today. But when I get to the end of the day, I'm not usually feeling it. So is this an ideal option? Probably not. Third possible solution though is just try to increase my step count throughout the day. So rather than doing these like larger stints of walking, maybe just sprinkle it throughout the day. Do 10 minutes every 2 hours or something. 5 minutes every hour. Which, given the fact that I have the little that goes off on my watch to be like, hey, buddy, you haven't moved in a while. Do you want to get up? That could be something that I actually try to more actively pay attention to and thus get more steps every hour, or get up from my desk and do increased steppage every hour. Because when I'm not on the walking pad, I do live a very sedentary life. But at the moment, I am very in the habit of just kind of ignoring that prompt. So it would be something that I would have to more actively and attentively pay attention to and take the necessary action that I kind of like want to take here. So feel the watch vibrate, actually get up, do 5 minutes of walking or whatever. I do think that that's probably the best solution, because it doesn't require me to take a full like dedicated walk or something like that in the evening or afternoon or whatnot, which I do typically not want to do, but it's just kind of like fighting against a habit that I've already established for myself. What do you reckon? How do you get steps throughout the day? Or how do you intend on getting steps throughout the day if you're the kind of person who is not hitting the step count that you have personally set for yourself? You're also allowed to just like not have a step goal. That's totally fine too. I'm just curious. I'm trying to problem solve this for myself. I love problem solving. For now though, it's time for a walk. My walking pad walk got me very close to my 8,000 total, so I'm just doing the last couple steps around the kitchen. Even though I know I'm gonna get them before bedtime, like just even heading up to the office, I'll probably get it. But while I was walking, I was tackling another project, which is finding people to eat with next week at CreatorCon, because I don't know anybody going and I don't want to be a loner. I'm going to be there for the Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday evenings, and the Wednesday is a set event that I've been invited to, so that's fine. But the Monday, Tuesday, I'm like, don't want to be by myself, that sounds sad. And while alone time is great, I just feel like I'd rather connect with people. So I have secured at least one person to have dinner with on the Monday night, so that's really exciting. Possibly a couple more, we'll see
what they reply with, but it'll be nice to have people to talk to and not be like sad and lonely and just sitting in my hotel room like, there you go, 8,042. For the rest of the evening though, I have been trying to figure out how I want to go about setting up my Q2 setup. I can't figure it out. I can't figure out the decorative style I want to use, but then also how that marries with the functionality of the pages. And I keep going back and forth on what I actually want to do in terms of styling. Do I want full borders? Do I want no borders? Do I want it to be just really super minimal, or do I want it to be a bit more decorative? I don't know. And I know I need to film it this week so that it can go out at the time I want it to, and that's just like an unnecessary pressure. Sure, we could postpone the video. We're not going to postpone the video because I can figure this out. I've figured it out every other time I've tried to set up my journal. I just need to, I don't know, dig a little deeper. Digging deeper will have to wait though, because now it is 10:15. So very much time for me to go to bed, go do my skincare routine, all of the good stuff. Because even if I'm not getting into bed at the time I want to, at least I will complete my other routines. I think I have half of a plan though. I think I've gotten to a point where I know what I want. Ish. Vaguely. Decorative wise at least. But we'll see if that sticks tomorrow. Anywho. Good night. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. I have put myself in bed to do some comment responding. Thankfully I've gotten through all of those now, so it's time to get up and do some exercise. I mean, I haven't responded to all comments on all of my videos ever. I try to keep up with them, but yeah. On the cards for today though, video planning. It was gonna be doing the final touches on a different video, but something's gone wrong with an uploading of a file, so that'll probably have to wait until tomorrow, which means that maybe I move a tomorrow task to today. I was kind of hoping to dye my hair today as well. I probably need to look over my list and just kind of see what I have time for. I am up. Here's the play. So 1, get my stuff, go downstairs. 2, get on the walking pad, do my walk. 3, have breakfast. 4, dye my hair. And then 5, while that's doing its dye thing, work on a video for next week. This mop has to process, so in the meantime, I'm gonna edit next week's video for the team with a capital T. That one is gonna be my Q2 goals planner setup, which now as I've set it up, because, you know, film the thing, then voice over the thing, I'm very eager to get in and use it. But I have to hold off because we actually have a live stream later this week, also for the team with a capital T, where we're gonna be brainstorming the goals for Q2, so can't get too ahead of myself. We're doing that in the live stream. I've got a dedicated time for it. For now though, voiceovering. For the first time, I think ever, I managed to record the entire of the voiceover in one fell swoop. That doesn't mean I didn't stuff up my words in parts. I definitely had to re-record some pieces because I always stuff up my words and have to say things multiple times. But the actual voiceovering for that video is essentially done. I just have to go through and make sure it sounds okay. So currently the computer's going out and taking all of the parts where I didn't say anything because I was sitting there just thinking about what I wanted to say next. And then I just need to listen through it and make sure I delete all of the duplicates of me saying the same thing 7 times in a row because I stuffed up my pronunciation or whatever. And sometimes I forget to take those parts out and people always comment being like, is there a glitch? Did my thing just play the same audio 3 times in a row? No, it was me. But this is processed now and I need to go and wash it out. Feeling fresh, feeling clean, feeling thoroughly washed out. This usually starts a little darker than it actually ends up. It's cool, I'm not mad about it. But what I need to do now is finish editing that video. It is currently 11:11. Make a wish. I think I can get this done before 12. Oh yes, that one is exporting and it is only 11:57. That one is uploaded now, so I have officially tasked myself with figuring out my Q2 setup. I think I'm gonna go with these cutie little paper shy stickers because I've had them in my stash for too long and I think they just fit with my current style that I've been going with. You know, just like very small clusters of decoration and corners and such. They're definitely cutie and small. They're like the size of my thumbnail kind of a thing. But now I just need to actually nail down what I want the layout to look like in terms of structure, like what goes where kind of a thing. I've taken pause to have lunch because I'm overthinking literally everything and my stomach was going grrr. I also have a dentist appointment in a bit and I hope that my dentist doesn't mind that I'm eating onion. I will brush my teeth before I go though. Alrighty, I was doing my trial run and some shenanigans happened. First of all, I made this column too narrow and then had to add on an extra box here, though I didn't actually know that until I put everything else down. Laid stuff down and then tried to write in the header, didn't love how it looked. Tried to stick something over it, don't love how that looked. Then I realized the extra, well, I guess missing box in the column. I'm like, So I've started moving things over. I tried to salvage the paper on this corner. That didn't go so well. Thankfully, this is just the proof of concept page because it is proving difficult. Normally, if I can swing it in one layout of a setup, I use that as kind of a proof of concept page where I go and set it up as I would probably have done on a video. For this one in particular, I'm going to do 2 spreads that are exactly the same, so I don't see the point of filming both of them. So I can film one, but then use this one to just do a trial run to make sure everything looks okay. And I'm glad I did a trial run because shenanigans. You know it's serious when she gets the cricket out. For now though, my dentist appointment is coming up, so I'm gonna go brush my teeth and then head on out. Well, that was much more pleasant than my last dental appointment, and faster and cheaper, so I'm for it. Hopefully I can get this to work because I'm at a bit of a loss when it comes to these headers, so this is my current solution. First time doing print and cut journal headers though, so fingers crossed. Go on, buddy. Do your calibration. Fingers crossed that this works. Yes, see the guides. See them. I am optimistic, but trying to remain, like, not too optimistic. You might not be able to see it, but I cut out the tiniest space between the T and the H. I'm like, why? Oh my gosh. It's fine. What's gonna be great is when, like, it loses connection, or I've missed a header, or they don't fit. So many ways this could go wrong. I'm trying to remain optimistic, but not get too excited. While we wait for that to do its thing though, I'm gonna do laps in the corridor, because I need to get more steps. It is done, it is time to inspect. Thank you for giving me my mat. For the most part, I think it's pretty good. I haven't gone through with a fine-tooth comb or anything, but not too shabby. Now we need to peel it off and see if it's actually kiss cut or if it's cut the whole way through. Oh, that's looking pretty good. This looks like a 2-hand job though. Alrighty, let's see. It works! Look at it! Ah, chickadee. I'm feeling good. Am I gonna do this very often? Probably not. But for a first attempt, like a first genuine attempt, not too bad. It's looking pretty cute. I'm going and covering over all of the ones that I already wrote in so I can stick the new stickers over. And I did totally forget the W for this little week column. So I'm just gonna stick a little sticker on top of that as well. Well, I think that my attempt has been a success. For now though, it is 6:16 and time to go get some dinner. And I'm having 2-minute noodles because Vogel isn't home. I was gonna have Subway, so this is better? I don't know, this is cheaper. I do at least put corn in the 2-minute noodles, so there is a vegetable, or like, I don't know, lots of little vegetables. This evening's activities though are gonna be watching the docu-series of Next Top Model. Oh yes, reality check inside America's Next Top Model. I haven't actually watched Next Top Model, but I wanted to watch the little series. And I'm gonna set up my new journal. I decided to go with the coffee one. It's brown. It feels appropriate for the season. Progress has been slow but steady, but for now, Vogel has requested a lift from town because the trains and possibly the buses aren't running. So we're gonna go grab him. I'm about 1,000 steps off hitting 8K, so we'll see whether I manage that. It's currently 8 something. I can't check. This is my watch hand and I've got 2 bottles. Well, a can and a bottle. It's not gonna happen. It's fine, I'll just go check the clock because now I'm curious. It is 8:20. So yes, we will see whether I make it to 8K. Well, after several laps in the kitchen, I did get to 8,000 steps, but I also stopped in at McDonald's on the way home from picking up Vogel, so yeah, did not fall within the calorie deficit today, but Next Top Model's documentary is going well at least. We're gonna finish off the episode and then go to bed because tomorrow I have a live stream. It's not usually a live stream day on a Wednesday. It's gonna be weird for me, but hopefully it'll be a good stream. Anywho. Good night. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. I have woken up stressed. I just feel like there's a lot to do today and I can already feel myself being like, you don't have enough time to do it. Oh my God, everything is a panic. I'm trying to keep those feelings at bay. But things that are happening today. 1, live stream. 2, Claire is getting picked up so she can go get her service. 3, I need to edit Saturday's video. 4, I need to edit the bonus video. 5, I need to think about writing the newsletter. 6, I need to pack. 7, routines, like keeping the streak alive, drink my water, yada yada. And then 8, probably a bunch of other stuff that I haven't even thought about. It'll just come up throughout the day, which means I should probably get out of bed. But instead, I am jotting down some points for my newsletter while I'm in bed, because at least that kind of feels productive. I mean, technically it is productive. I'm getting a draft of my newsletter written, but I do need to think about going and getting stuff ready for the live stream and all of that kind of thing. I think I'm going to walk later today as opposed to in the morning, just because I'm so one-track mind right now, like, gotta get your work stuff done, because tomorrow there is no time for work. It's essentially get up, get ready, go to the airport. Anyway, let's do some typing. Finally got out of bed and now organizing my flat lay for next week's thumbnail. I'm so looking forward to getting a new desk that's actually made, well, this is made of wood, but it's got a laminate over the top. I want one that's just the wood. So then in theory, it won't fade to this like bluish color or like purpley kind of color. As much as I love purple, this is not what I like. What I do very much like though is overnight oats, and this is the last one for the week and I'm sad. I know that for 2 days while we're away, we have organized that we're gonna go to a particular place for brunch, or like particular places that don't take bookings. But for the other days, I'm not too sure. I'm also not too sure about tracking my food intake while I'm away. I just feel like it's gonna be hard, or at least hard to get an accurate picture to the extent where I'm like, do I just give myself a break and not even bother trying? But I do know that the tracking of the food does make me a little bit more mindful of what food I'm having. So, that one has been taken now, so looking good. Which means I need to tidy up so that we can do today's live stream. For the stream today, we're going to be brainstorming for Q2 goals. Very exciting. But during what would usually be our live streaming times, because typically live streams go for a little while, Claire is getting picked up. So I'm gonna have to be either quite on task to make sure that we get done before Claire gets picked up, or we're gonna just have to take a 2-minute interlude while I go and give Claire away. We are set up and it is time to go. We have just finished up with the live stream, and just in time because I think Claire is getting picked up like now. I'm a time management wizard. Not really, but I can pretend I am. But now as Claire is gone, off to go get serviced, it is time to set up my Q2 journal planner. I keep calling it a journal. It's not really a journal, is it? It's a planner. It's fine. We're setting it up. I'm not even gonna set myself an expected time of finish for this because that is just a recipe for disappointment. These things always take longer than I think they will. We are making progress. Got another layout set up. Watching a little video while I do this. Kind of nice having this laptop there because then I'm head down doing stuff and I can just glance up rather than having to turn my full attention over this way. But I am kind of tempted to order lunch in because my response to feeling stressed is ordering takeout, and Claire isn't here, so it's not like I can go get it myself. And part of me is like, no, Jessica, you don't have to. You can eat the food you have at home. And then the other part of me is, you're doing such good work. Why not reward yourself with a cheeky takeout? I don't know who's gonna win today. Because I'm only human. Na, 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 na. Well, I was halfway through filming something and then my rude camera decided to turn off. Rude. So now I'm even more assured in my decision to get Subway. But I'm letting the camera have a nap. I will eat my Subway once it arrives, and then you and I will get back to work, sir. Alrighty, lunch is done. Need to put that one away. And then it's back to filming. The raw footage of the journal setup is exporting. And I should probably turn off these lights and stop sitting in the dark. I mean, like, technically I'm not in the dark. The lights are on. But they're really bright and very in my face. It's not super pleasant. So, due to not checking in with my checklist today and or possibly a little bit yesterday, I have now not even necessarily discovered more work to do, but more so just now paid more attention to the fact that there was a certain video that I had to do, which, I mean, we spoke about it this morning. So this is not new information. It's just that I kind of forgot or something. Shrug. And now I'm like, stressy, because I still have to pack and I still have to do other stuff as well. It's fine. It's gonna get done, but it doesn't mean that I'm not gonna stress about it a little bit. It's currently 4:21. I'm hoping that I can get this next video done by 5 o'clock. Thumbnail not included. That one is now exporting, but it did definitely take me a little longer than I had hoped. We're gonna get takeout for dinner. Vogel and I decided we were gonna get burger fuel for dinner, so definitely not aligned with the health goals, but it was very tasty. And to keep the streak alive, I jumped on the walking pad while we watched some Critical Role. But for now, Vogel is downstairs doing the dishes and prepping his lunch for tomorrow. I am uploading the other video that's coming up this weekend, or I guess by the time you see this, it's already up. Don't worry, I'll link it in the end card. That one being the invitation to the next round of the Change Your Life Challenge, which I'm already very excited about because today in the live stream with the team with a capital T, we went and did goal brainstorming, so now I'm getting kind of like, ooh, exciting, like gonna change things up in Q2, gonna work on some different goals, continue with some ones we're already working on, but I still haven't set my priorities for this week, what is she doing, and have not started packing.
for our trip, and our trip is like tomorrow. We're leaving the house at 7:30, so I need to do my packing tonight. So for now, I think it is time to shut down the computer and just kind of call it for the day. I did hope to get more work done today. In particular, I wanted to write my newsletter, but I might just end up having to do that while I'm away. I've at least got some general notes written down for it, and given I will be away, I will probably be a little bit more strict with myself in terms of how much time it's allowed to take up, because given that writing is not necessarily a strength of mine, I'm working on it, I'm getting better, but it still takes me quite a while to write things, and if I give myself a large block of time to do it, I will use all of that up. But while I'm away, I don't want to be doing that, so maybe I'll just take like a half hour, 40-ish minutes, sit myself to the side, tippy-tappy-typey that one up or something. As it, I do at least have notes and I know what the topic's gonna be, I just need to actually write it. One thing I also do want to keep in mind is that I need to edit this vlog on mostly Sunday when I get back, which is fine, totally doable, but just something I want to keep in mind for myself, that is something that I have coming up this weekend after my trip. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's enjoy the trip first, and before we enjoy the trip, we should probably pack for the trip. The packing is going slowly but surely, but it is a very exciting day. My sweet, sweet bag that we haven't used since I was a teacher, like literally the day I got home from my last day of teaching, this one got unpacked. Okay, jokes, it was probably like a week later, but it got unpacked and then went to its seemingly final resting place over there and hasn't really been used since. But in going to Christchurch, we are going to be taking this laptop, and this laptop doesn't fit in the regular bag, so this is the one I'm taking. I knew there was a reason I kept you. Beautiful. That, and it's just a really nice bag. Like, I actually had another one of these ones, and I used it so much that the handle completely disintegrated, and thankfully, the shop had the same bag still in stock, however many years later. So I got another one.
I miss you, Mommy.
Packing is done for this evening, so it is time to write my priorities list, which is great because I've like run out of time to actually do work on my goals, but I will still write my list. Well, now as I officially have a priorities list sorted for the week, like halfway through the week, it's time to go to bed. We have been watching Critical Role. We are not going to finish this episode tonight. We've got about 2 hours left, and it is currently 10:30. Yeah. Good night. Good morning. Happy Thursday. Despite the fact that it's only 20 minutes before when I usually get up, it is way too early. Ugh. But we have to leave the house at 7:30, which means I need to be up just a little bit earlier to get everything together and such so we can leave. We have got everything packed up and we're ready to roll out. Vogel's just taking my bag to the car, and I need to go fill up my bottle because I'm taking my water bottle on this trip because I didn't take it on the Korea one and I didn't drink any water. Hydration is important. Officially arrived, and thankfully we're able to check in early, so looking good. The place is really cute, very excited, need to get unpacked and then think about what we're gonna do for the rest of the day. Unpacking is done, looking excellent, and now we're gonna head off and go into town and do something to eat. Oh my god.
Getting a cheeky bevy for the road so we don't get too parched. I am on my second bottle of water though because I finished the entire first litre in the car on the way to the airport. We're back and we need Wi-Fi. So that's what we're gonna do now. Monica's yelling at us to do homework. We were supposed to be on holiday. She's bullying us.
Because they're not finishing their books.
I just want to watch TikTok.
Just want to scroll the Insta. You have 6 minutes left of your audiobook.
Rachel does have 6 minutes left of her audiobook though. Well, it is now 11:34, so I definitely can't check off that I got into bed by 10, but we did have a very enjoyable day. We went out adventuring, we went to the food places that we have, put on our list of things that we must do in Christchurch. Honestly, most of our must-dos in Christchurch have been food related. So we had cinnamon scrolls, we had ice cream, we went to the Riverside Market, which had so many good options for dinner, and we only had on the schedule to go there once, but now I'm like, could we sneak in a cheeky lunch or something? That would be kind of cool. But no, it was a really enjoyable day. It's a shame that the Christchurch Cathedral is still so out of commission since it kind of got some structural damage during earthquakes a while back. I cannot remember what year the earthquakes happened. They happened in this year. But since then, the Christchurch Cathedral has been looking not to crash hard. It's coming along, but it's taking a while. We did go to at least one bookstore, which technically had 3 separate stores, so we went to 3 bookstores, but they're all owned by the same place. So there's the regular bookstore, the travel bookstore, and then the kids bookstore. Rachel got some books though. We're trying to save our book money for Saturday because that is when there's going to be all of the authors that are there that we're going to be able to see, and they'll bring things possibly that we can buy and such if anybody finds something that kind of piques their interest, takes their fancy. But tomorrow is more so another just sightseeing day in Christchurch, and we booked in to go to an escape room, which I'm very excited about because I love escape rooms, and it's nice to do an escape room somewhere that isn't your hometown because then you know that you definitely haven't done it before. The one we booked in for is called Crime Alley, so the idea is that we're trying to solve some kind of murder that has happened or something like that. It's giving Batman vibes, but only in the sense that it's a murder in an alley. I don't think there's any actual connection to Batman. This evening though, we just hung out, read some more book, watched a little bit of YouTube, just chatted about stuff. And now, given that, you know, it's 11:30 something, it's time to go to bed. I am definitely ready for sleep. And also kind of hoping that I can give myself a sleep in tomorrow. Unless the circadian rhythm is just like, no, 7 a.m. is your wake up time and you shall continue with that regardless of where you are, which is all too possible. But I will only know if I actually get to sleep. So, good night. Good morning. Happy Friday. As expected, the body woke me up at like 6:43 because it's like, your circadian rhythm is too good. No sleeping for you. But that's all good because I still have to write my newsletter for next week. So I've gotten out my laptop. I'm tippy-tappy typing away, just chilling in bed, enjoying the sunrise. And eventually, once this thing is written, I will get up. On the cards for today though, a little bit more exploring of Christchurch. We have our high tea booked in at about 2:30. That's a Mexican high tea, so we're excited for that. And we also have our escape room booked in, so that's gonna be cool. For breakfast, we're gonna go off and get crepes, because really this trip is just all about food. And then this evening, we have the kind of like pre-event for the convention we're here for. It's kind of like a cocktail function, but the dress code's also super lax, so not sure what to expect, but should be good. The newsletter is officially written and I'm feeling fresh and clean and ready to tackle the day. Now we just need to get Rachel out of bed and then we can head off. Can confirm, Rachel got up, which means we are now waiting for our Uber to take us into town. We could walk, but the sun is too sunny and we don't want to wilt like sad flowers. We want to have a good day, not be sunny burned and then have a not fun day. It's time to go! We may or may not have lost track of time and we are now late for our escape room and I'm excited about the escape room, so now we have to go. We solved our escape room with 25 minutes to spare, which is good given the fact that we were late, but they were really understanding, which I was very thankful for because I was really excited for the escape room. It was a lot of fun. It was like the right level of challenge for all the puzzles, but for now, we're off to go get high tea. Well, we have now returned from our outdoor escapades, or like the day part of our escapading. We do have evening plans. We are all incredibly full and quite tired and quite warm. So thankfully we have the air cooler running. It should cool down in here soon. And I'm pretty sure all of us just want to take a nap. I said though, the escape room went really well. The high tea was actually really tasty. There were some items that we were a little bit like, on, but we kind of expected that going in. The empanada, I think it's called, was actually really good. I was quite surprised by how much I enjoyed that. But the real star of the show was the margarita. Absolutely delicious. For now though, as said, probably just gonna chill out, try and be a bit more chill because we're all really full and tired and warm and we want to have a good evening and we need to make sure we get ready to go out in about an hour. We should probably start getting ready to head out. So for now, nap time. Just a little nap though, because it's time to get ready to go out again. Oh, I worry about sunburn. Look at Mon looks so fancy. She's beautiful. Is that Rachel's just like, I woke up like this.
I napped in this.
Yeah. Is my fit? Bam. Looking cute. Feeling good. Gonna go.
You're on yourself. It's easier on myself. Oh, sorry. You're fine.
Oh, there it goes.
Hey, right here.
That's kind of fun.
How long do you know how to do it for?
Oh, until the fire starts. Aw, look cute. So pretty.
What do you think?
There she goes. There she goes again.
It's so puffy.
Oh, so cute.
Poof, poof.
Boop, boop.
Girl.
Little bounce, bounce. She looks like Goldilocks.
I do. Here we go.
Yay!
My Goldilocks look. My
Perfectly
Goldilocks
done.
era.
This is actually perfectly done, and now we're not going out because it is now 8
I
o'clock.
can't move.
For reference, it's 5:53. Everybody's looking super cute, and it's time to go. It's time to go. We will not be late. For what it's worth, the thing that we're going to is the kind of like pre-party before the event. It's kind of like black cat themed, cocktail kind of themed, but also they said that part of the dress code was like, you could wear your pajamas. So it's very confusing, but look at how sparkly she is. Gorgeous. We're gonna have a great time. I'm excited. It is very warm in there, but we're having a nice time. They have a panel discussion on, which is kind of interesting. I think it's interesting to have a panel discussion at a cocktail event, or a cocktail-esque event. I'm having a hard time hearing what people are talking about. I'm sure they're dropping down some good points. Need to go back in and pay more attention. We are back, but we're headed out again because while I enjoyed the food at the event, I didn't get enough of it, and some people didn't eat anything at all. It was Rachel. She didn't eat anything at all. So we need to go get Rachel some food, and there's a Pizza Hut right up the road. So we're just gonna go get that. Which means I definitely need my sunny hat, only because it's raining outside, not because it's sunny, because it's like something o'clock at night. It's 9:08, Monica's being a snake. Let's go. My cuties, look at how cute they are. Oh my gosh.
VIP.
VIPs.
I'm not VIP.
Oh no, Monica's not a VIP, so it's like VIP.
Okay, first things first. The big baby. We get a drink bottle, which I'm a little bit nervous about in terms of leakage, but this is cute. Oh look, and it's got a little romantic adventure. Look at me. Yeah, this looks good. Approved. It's a nicer size. Next item is this color is maybe not fortunate because it looks a little bit like a touchy. Sorry, Jess. Your editing staff's gonna cuss me out when that blinds you. It's got weird patterns on it, but yeah, that does look like a bit of a. I wonder whether that's intentional. A pen that says a romantic adventure on it. Nice. What's next? Ooh. Oh, cute little stickers. That's cute. And the ink pot. Dunedin's home of happily ever after. This is cute. We've got a cute little keychain. This Jess will love this. It says book spoiler repellent on it. And it's got a little spray. That's cute. And then a coupon for the raffle. Ooh, it's our book, a signing autograph book. And then on the back, it's very cute. I'm not gonna mention that it's slightly printed off center, but that's fine.
I'm not gonna mention this thing I just mentioned.
Oh, it's cute. And we've got a little note at the front. And I'm assuming that we just go through. The grimoire's gonna be there. That's where we're gonna spend our money. And then the official map. Oh, printed even. Download your free ebook. Don't use my QR code. Got a metal bookmark from the event. This character art does have me intrigued. Jess will probably put in her junk journal. Is a sticker. And that's it.
Yay! Thank you for fabulous unboxing, Monica. Like and subscribe. Yeah, we've decided that mine and Monica's need to swap, so we're just gonna do that.
Yeah, thanks.
There we go.
Mine's super
This is perfect. We love them.
Yeah.
But we had a most enjoyable evening, and definitely not getting into bed before 10. It is 10 past 11. Doesn't quite count, but tomorrow we do need to make sure, I was gonna say we need to be up earlier, probably wake up at the same time. We need to leave earlier, and that's because we want to go get brunch before the event, and the event is starting at like 11 is when doors open, but we want to try and get there at about 10:30, so should probably set an alarm. In general though, it was a good time, and I am very much ready for bed. Good night. Good morning, happy Saturday. We are in the process of getting ready to head off for the day. We are going to go to brunch and then from brunch go straight on over to the event. It's supposed to be cooler today, which we're all looking forward to because yesterday was a little bit warm for all of us, which for some people it's like, that's not warm, that's a really pleasant day, no need to worry. But for us, we're like, we're dying, we're wilting, everything is so hot. But it's all good because it's going to be cooler today. On the cards for today though, as I said, brunch, the event, and we're not really too sure how long we're going to stay there for, so we don't know how much of like afternoon plans we really need, but we might just mosey on over to somewhere to get some dinner. We were thinking about going to an Italian place, but haven't actually booked anything in because we're just not sure yet, and then probably come back and chill out. So should be good. Time to go. Got the ponytail in today because I don't trust the weather. Ba, 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 ba. Yes. Hurry up, Rachel. Yay. But now as we are back after a long day of walking around kind of slowly, so our ankles are ruined, here is the stash. So I got myself some pins, which are super cute. This one's sparkly. We got a whole bunch of stickers and a little book. A lot of ephemera for the journal. And I also got a book sleeve for Vogel. Very nice. Rachel's unwrapping her prezi.
Oh, it's a little ear accessory. We've got earrings that are like little tails.
Oh, cute.
Cute. And a bookmark. It says Pretty Girls Read Books. A hair clip.
Oh, she's cute.
And a scrunchie.
Oh, I love a
If you never have too
scrunchie.
many scrunchies, I will take a scrunchie. And a daily affirmation little card thing. There's a few of them. It says, I choose joy and happiness today. I trust myself in my journey. I'm grateful for new opportunities. And there's a few more.
Imagine if we got the same thing.
Yeah.
Like exactly the same. All the
Yeah.
lucky dips are
Even-
actually identical.
Yeah, even
My
if-
clip.
Ooh.
Well, instantly different.
I got a clip. 2, a blue one.
Ooh, crunchy crunch.
There we go.
Yeah, aggressive clip.
I got some earrings too, some little stars.
Those are so cute.
Cowboy romance.
Aww, it's cute.
Like a little bracelet, scrunchie. Trust the process, good things take time.
Since getting back though, we've all been very lazy, like kind of having naps for some of us, just chilling on our phone for some of us, a whole lot of scrolling for most of us. I'm pretty sure it was all of us. But for now, I think it is time to try and venture out and get dinner. It is 6:25. We do not want to eat too late, so we need to be kind of mindful of the fact that sure, we might not be hungry in this second, but we still have to get there and get seated and order and wait for the food and then eat the food. So, time to go. Excellent, dessert was excellent, but now we are back and it is time to get ourselves packed up. Hard work is happening, trying to figure out whose signatures are whose. It didn't actually take that long. We got all of our stuff packed up, we then just hung out a little bit downstairs, and now it is 10:50. And definitely time to go to bed, because tomorrow's get up and leave time is a little bit more strict than today's was. We are not going to be missing our flight, and I would also like to get some breakfast before we get on our plane. So, taking myself to bed. Good night. Good morning. Happy Sunday. The sky is awake, so I am awake. I've done shower, feeling clean, feeling fresh, feeling ready to tackle the day. Got my bag packed. Now I just have to get it downstairs. It's a little heavy. I know it's not so heavy that I can't take it on the plane, but I'm weak. Obviously, I should start weight training or something to help out with these kind of issues, but that's a future me problem. Today, though, we are headed home. Our flight is at 9:55. It's currently 7:57, so a little bit to get to the airport and then to just hang around, wait for our flight, and then I'll be home. Today I need to edit pretty much all of this week's vlog though, because tomorrow I am going to be taking another flight to Auckland, so I won't have a lot of time to do the editing tomorrow, or at least definitely way less time than I would typically have. All packed up, officially ready to go. The Uber is on the way. I am peckish, so I really need to get some breakfast at the airport, but it's gonna be good. Well, getting here was a little bit stressful because half of the roads were closed because they've got a fun run on or something, and that meant that like every road we turned down, it was a dead end lot. I'm like, if you're gonna block the road and there's no way to get through, you need to put better signage. But it's cool, we figured it out. I got Google Maps out. I'm like, okay, we're gonna go like all the way in the wrong direction so that we can go around all of this mess, but we have made it. We got our bags checked in, we've got our tickets, and now we're grabbing just a teeny tiny little snack so that then we have some kind of sustenance for the plane ride. Vogel's taking us out to brunch today though. I'm not sure where we're going, but I'm looking forward to it, and that'll kind of be my lunch. This can be my snack, and then I'll get to Wellington and have my lunch, even though we're calling it brunch. Laundry is on, and now we are going out because we're gonna go for brunch. Technically lunch, I guess. It's 12:01, but Vogel hasn't eaten yet, so it's brunch, which I'm actually quite peckish too, so I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to doing a better job of packing this as well, because I feel like it's not that I necessarily took too much stuff to Christchurch, because I don't think I did. I just feel like I'm gonna be, I don't know, better equipped, better like, you know, mentally equipped to pack this case better going to Auckland. But as said, brunch. Alrighty, we are now officially home after brunch, which was a fun excursion, even if we didn't really enjoy our food so much. Mine and actually Vogel's was both kind of overcooked, but we enjoyed each other's company, and that's really what matters. What is most exciting though is that my ghosty hoodie arrived for the Goobers Who Read Book Club. Look at those cute little ghosts! I do think that they are very sweet with their little books and just, what cuties. And I really just need to check if I like the placement with regards to, you know, like the kind of neck hole and also where the pocket is and such. But I do think they look very sweet. For now though, I do need to start editing my vlog so that tomorrow Jess has an easier time. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. It's currently 1:40. I really just want to have some chill time with Vogel and just be zen, but we'll see. It is 2:11. We have 6 minutes edited so far, so slow progress, still progress. Need to go and put my clothes in the dryer though, otherwise Jess won't have any clean clothes to take with her when she leaves for Auckland tomorrow. That wouldn't be great. There we go. Put the dry on. Whee! Progress. Back to editing. It is 2:50 and I can feel myself fading, so I'm going to try and trick my brain into being more awake by doing some laps in the hallway. I haven't done any real exercise today, so I figured that this will count for keeping the streak alive, just walking back and forth, because at least it's something. Honestly, I'm probably too stressy and or tired to get on the walking pad today, so at least this is something and it keeps my streak alive. I'm up to about 16 minutes edited so far, so I am making progress, and I know that this will help out tomorrow, Jess, so I'm really just trying to keep that in mind. I haven't gotten to the parts about the actual trip yet though, and those ones always take a little bit longer when they're kind of memory keeping-esque, so we keep on keeping on. And we are back to it, feeling a little bit more refreshed. Honestly, I feel like anytime I'm struggling through editing from now on, I'm just gonna do some laps, take myself on a little walk, doesn't need to be long, wake the brain up. Got back to it, but took another pause so I could try my hoodie on. Ah, ghosts! I love it! Let's go look properly. Let's ignore the fact that the mirror definitely needs a wash. I've got a fiber on me, get out. But I think the actual placement of the ghosts is pretty good. I think that they're not too low or too high. I do think that I maybe need to go and tweak the line work on them because I like the internal line work, but the external line work might be a little too thick. I'm not sure. And although at the moment these two are in theory the same size, this one definitely looks smaller. So I might need to make him a little bigger so that it looks better balanced. But it's still pretty cute. I'm feeling pretty cozy, which I don't really want to feel right now because I was already kind of overheated. So I'm going to take this off and do some laps and get back to editing. Just remember that my clothes are in the dryer and I need to get them out because if I don't get my dress out, it will wrinkle and then I won't be able to wear it and then I'll be sad because I have to find something else to wear. That sounds awful. It is now 7:18 and I've gotten to at least partway through Saturday, but it's time to go get some dinner. Originally we were going to do a home cooked meal, but as is typical, Jess's stress response is takeaway. So that is what we are doing. Yeah, we're off to get some food and I'm just like, oh no, and Vogel's like, what's wrong? I'm like, I know he can't look at me right now because he's driving, but I'm like, what do you think is wrong? Stupid sunglasses. It's all good, I popped it back in, we're just gonna pretend that nothing is wrong. We had dinner on the couch and started the Manosphere documentary. So far so good, in the sense that it's upsetting, but I think that's kind of the point. For now though, I need to pack, or at least collect all of my stuff and then take it downstairs because I didn't see the point of bringing my suitcase upstairs. It's heavy. Well, this is how far I've gotten, and despite the fact it looks really disorderly, it actually isn't. I at least know what's going on here. For now though, we're gonna watch our documentary. Well, we finished off our documentary. It was interesting. I think that it would have been really cool if they could talk to people who used to be in the Manosphere and maybe changed their opinion. That would have been kind of cool to hear about, you know, the ideals that appeal to them and then what changed their mind or something like that. But I don't think that was really the point. I don't know. For now though, it is a little bit until 10 o'clock. So I'm gonna do my skincare, get into bed and go to sleep. I definitely need a good night's sleep because tomorrow morning I already feel is gonna be stressful. Gotta finish editing the vlog and get on another plane. But now for something completely different. We're at the desto. Lunch was most tasty and I got a little bit more.
Such positive messaging.
Progress. Boom. This is giving, it's not a phase, Mom, but like a really sad version. But anyway, progress is slow but steady and I'm walking into a wall. Whoops, lost my footing there. Ouch. My God.
It's a spicy story.
Somebody's legs. Can you read from there?
Help, don't you know?
Where is she?
Oh no! I'm getting rained on! I don't like this!
It is.
Trying to do sneaky, I was like,
You're doing so well.
hi!
Trying that again.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of felt like, given I gave myself such a condensed priorities list for the week, I thought I was going to be able to get all of them done, but that didn't happen. Some of them were partially completed, some of them were completely completed, and I did also have some bonus actions that I can be pleased with, but I kind of feel like I'm going to have a similar thing happen for week 12 if I'm not careful. So I might need to be a little bit more intentional about what I select to put on the priorities list, and also make sure I reflect on the fact that there are priorities that I want to tackle. In terms of routines though, this one, as expected, did not go all so well, especially where food was concerned, because a lot of the places we wanted to check out while we were in Christchurch were food related, and tracking those accurately and keeping track of calories a little bit difficult. That being said, the food was delicious and I had a really great time. While I am very much looking forward to the next trip that I have in week 12, what I'm even more excited about is that quarter 2 is approaching, and thus we have the next round of the Change Your Life Challenge. If you want to get involved with that one and really take action on your goals, we would love to work with you. Our introductory video is already up, and we also have the other resources to help you hit the ground running when it comes to quarter 2. All of those videos are bundled in this playlist, so click or tap on that one and I'll see you over there.